Hi and welcome. This is Kathy Bradley with Kathy Bradley and the Angels. Welcome to the October 2014 Angelic Messages. Thank you so much for coming, and as you know, I always pick these messages with the assistance and the guidance of Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael and the realm of the heavenly realm. Let's just put it that way. There's a whole host of them there assisting us and guiding us on our journey. So know that the messages are divinely guided for you, and they'll resonate with each one of you in your own way. So with that, let us begin. And this message begins with, and I'm at the perfect spot for this. I'll share the card with you, fresh air. Okay, so they're telling us it's important for us to take the time to get out and enjoy ourselves. Go outside in nature. Here we are in October. And it's a beautiful time to connect and look at the beautiful, whether you're at the ocean, you're at the sound, anywhere in the country, enjoying the different foliage. Go up, enjoy the scenery that trees offer upstate. It's always beautiful. Wherever you are, enjoy the gifts that nature brings to you. And when you do this, you get rejuvenated and reconnected with all that is. And we're natural. And all of the gifts that are available to us with nature are amazing. The guidance that they offer us, whether it's a butterfly that you see, or it could be a turtle, or it could be a cloud up in the sky. It could be the shape of the wood, or maybe a pine cone. Take that time for yourself and reconnect and rejuvenate and get that fresh air. And the other thing they're talking to me about is remembering to breathe properly. It's so funny, and yet so often we don't take the time to breathe properly. If you were to look at a little baby, I always share this with people, look at a little baby in the crib, and you see there's a rhythm. When they exhale, the belly goes out, and when they inhale, the belly goes in. But we've kind of gotten away from that, and we find that we get tense, we hold our breath, or we have shallow breathing. So if you could take the time to really reconnect with that inhale and that exhale, that's also a balance of life, the inhalations and the exhalations. And even as I'm saying that, I'm getting the message from the water behind me, and it's lapping up against the rock. So it's almost like a melody or a song that comes to you. So enjoy all of these myriad of messages that are available for you by taking the time and going outside. No matter how busy your schedule may be, I promise you, you'll be rejuvenated, you'll feel so much better. As they say, it's like a breath of fresh air. So do that for yourself, honor yourself, please. Okay, so that's fresh air. Thank you so much. And now the next message is child. I'll share that card with you as well. And this message is not only about children in general, it's also about our own inner child. And working with our own inner child, what we do is we take the time to reconnect with ourselves, to see how we're feeling, to check in with our body. What happens is our bodies are made up of chakras. And what happens is when there are blockages, that's when disease starts getting created. So if we were going to stop and take the time on a daily basis, or a couple days if need be, and reconnect with your body and see, are there any aches and pains going on in your body? And then if there are, ask yourself, treat yourself like you're the parent and you're talking to your child. If your child had a bellyache, wouldn't you say, oh gee honey, that's too bad, what is that from, or what could that be from? You would take the time to ask them and to do a little research and investigate into that, instead of just fluffing it off and saying, oh, don't pay attention to that, just keep going, right? You wouldn't do that to your child. I don't think you would. I certainly wouldn't. And so what we're doing is we're honoring our own inner child, and we're taking that time to look at that and see. I just did a Reiki 2 class, and Reiki 2 is all about relationships and our inner child work. And so taking the time when you're with people, whether you're with your family members or whether you're with people that you work with, take that time, see what buttons are being pushed. And when you do that, you have an awareness. And then once you have the awareness, then you can make the choice. Can I choose to allow this to push my buttons? Or do I move to another place? After seeing and having the awareness, do I say, do I choose to feel insecure about that? I'll just throw that out there. Or do I choose to let that go and now feel secure in my choices? See, when someone does that for us, it's kind of like mirror work. They're pushing our buttons. And so we can take the time to figure out, oh, what is that about? And very often the answer is, they're sharing with me, is that inner child. It's that patterning that we've been carrying with us since when we were little children. And so it's very important for us to, with this shift of consciousness, to make the priority us. To make the priority and sit down and be with yourself. Go out in nature and be with yourself and see what's going on. Reconnect with yourself. Be your own best friend. Okay? I promise you'll be really happy you did it. And the trees and the wisdom that's all around you, let it all come to be, to share with you, to help you in your awarenesses and to help you get over those blocks that you may be having anywhere in your body, in your chakra system. And also to ground with Mother Nature and to let go of all of those things, those patterns, those limited beliefs. Let them go. Just let them go into Mother Earth and she'll be able to transmute them for you. And you walk away with gratitude, and a gladness in your heart, a lightness. So give yourself that gift. Okay, so those are my 2 angelic messages. Now the third message that I chose for the month of October is from a tarot deck, Tarot Voyager cards. And so I was called to use this, and so I'll share this picture with you. And it is the Lovers. See, the Lovers. And so what this is all about, this is the union of the masculine and the union of the feminine, the union of polarities, bringing it all together, synthesizing it, being whole with it, welcoming it, instead of having that opposition that we've carried on so many years and so long in our life. Let that go. We may have female bodies, we may have male bodies. Each one of us has masculine energies and feminine energies. And so what we're doing is we're bringing that into balance. We're loving that. We're loving both of those energies. And we're appreciating that and allowing it to be in daily existence. And we're working with those polarities. There's no more right, wrong, up, down, good, bad, judgments. We're letting that go. And when we do that, we're finding a sense of peace. So just take that in and feel that in your body and see how that feels. Breathe that in. Everything, including our breath. There are inhalations and exhalations. The balance of giving and receiving. Bring that in and allow it all to be together in unity. Okay? So thank you so much for coming. And I'd also like to do a little plug, which I don't typically do, but the first Saturday in October, I am doing a little nature walk at the Quogue Wildlife Refuge. And so that will be from 10 till 12, and I think you'd really enjoy it. And it would be able to kind of incorporate a few of the messages that we've gotten today for the month of October. Being out in nature, being in the fresh air, and spending time with your inner child. Okay? So I hope you can join me. That'd be wonderful. And if not, that's okay too. Everything for your divine good. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'm wishing you many blessings for the month of October. And I love you, and the angels love you. Blessings. And I'll let you see the beautiful Mauritius Bay behind me as we leave.